Now at that feast the governor was wont to release unto the people a prisoner, whom they would, and they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Therefore when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, Whom will ye that I release unto you? Barabbas, or Jesus, which is called Christ? For he knew that for envy they had delivered him. When he was set down on the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him, saying, Have thou nothing to do with that just man, for I have suffered many things this day in a dream because of him. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask Barabbas, and destroy Jesus. The governor answered and said unto them, Whether of the twain will ye that I release unto you? They said, Barabbas. Pilate saith unto them, What shall I do then with Jesus, which is called Christ? They all say unto him, Let him be crucified. And the governor said, Why, what evil hath he done? But they cried out the more, saying, Let him be crucified. When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it. Then answered all the people, and said, His blood be on us and on our children. Then released he Barabbas unto them, and when he had scourged Jesus, he delivered him to be crucified.
You ever hear chains? Chains even when they're not there. I hear them every night. I hear them when the world goes quiet. I can't get them out of my head. Anytime I'm alone, all I hear is chains. Chains, chains, that was my life. That was who I am. I was not just a criminal. I was not just sentenced. I was condemned. Condemned to die. Die on this cross. A cross that had my name. Barabbas. The guards said it. The people knew it. Rome had written it down. And I knew exactly how I would die. I'd seen it so many times before. I'd seen men begging for their life, trying to get one more breath as they hung on the most excruciating, shameful, painful death any man could ever die. And I knew that was me. I knew this is my cross. I knew this is what I deserved. And that cross was waiting for me. I could already hear it. Every blow, I could feel it. Every nail, I could feel it. And I knew that was for me. I know who I am. You don't have to try to clean me up. I know I'm a criminal. I know I am a violent man. I am an evil person who have done many bad things, and I don't care. At least I didn't. I didn't care who got hurt. I lived for myself. I didn't care who paid the price. Till it came time to pay my price. I know the bill, it always comes due. Sow to the wind, reap to the whirlwind. I understand. I get it. I understand. I deserved it. But then that morning came. That morning that I will never forget. And at first I thought it was just another execution. But as I heard things begin to change, and I went to my prison bars and tried to look and tried to hear, because I knew that Rome loved executions. They loved crucifixions. Nail the criminal to the tree. Keep people under their thumb. Make men like me an example and let people watch an excruciating death and a man die a bloody death. That's how Rome kept power. But there was something different. Something different. It was not this quiet tread that I expected. It was chaos, it was anger, it was a crowd. There was something different that is happening, and as I tried to look, all I could hear was just the roar of the crowd and the chaos. And then I heard a name. No, it wasn't my name. I thought it would be my name, but no, it was another name. I heard them cry, Jesus. Yes, I knew who he was. Everybody knows who he is. Teacher, rabbi, miracle worker. Some said he's a prophet. Some said he's a Messiah. Some said he's a fraud, a failure, a demoniac. I knew exactly who he was. I'd seen him. Some loved him, some hated him. But nobody could ignore him. I heard the guards come. I heard their footsteps down the cellway, and they unlocked my cell. I knew. This was it. I was going to die. I didn't want to die. I don't want to die. I'm not ready to die. I don't want to die. Not like Rome ever waits for somebody to be ready to die. In fact, nobody's ever really ready to die. Then something strange happened, because the guard, he looked at me, and not with anger, not with disgust, not with the bitter face that he always looked at guys like me with. He looked confused. He said, "You're free." I said, "Free? No. That's not how this happens. Men like me, we don't walk out of jail free. You don't get it. Men like me, we don't get second chances. Nobody gives us mercy. Nobody gives me grace. Nobody's done anything good for me. I've had a bitter life, an angry life. That's why I stole. That's why I did what I did. That's why I killed." And he said, "You're free." I said, "Are you playing with me?" He said, "No." He said, "You are free." And then I heard it as clear as anything. Barabbas. But they were calling for my release. They were not calling for me to die. This is the crowd that knew what I did. This is the crowd that knew that I was a thief. This was the crowd that knew that I was a criminal. Yet they were calling for me to be released. They should have been calling for my justice. They should have been calling for me to die. But they said, "No, free Barabbas." And then I heard another name. "Crucify him. Crucify him." And I thought, no, why him? Why him? No, he should not die. Anybody but him. He has done nothing worthy of death, but yet crucify him is what they said. And then I saw him. I'd never seen a man beaten, as badly as he was. His back, shreds of flesh from the Roman flogging. His face, bruised and bloodied. His whole body did not even look like a man. I had never seen a man beaten as badly as this man. I saw the crown of thorns they put on his head and jammed it on his brow. And yet, when I looked at him, there was something in his eyes. He was not angry. He was not bitter. He was not even afraid. He was at peace. And there was such love that came out of the eyes of a man that is about to die. I don't understand. How can a man who is going to be crucified have such peace? I will never forget the look, the face. And then I heard him. Pilate stands and says, "Who do you want me to release unto you?" And I heard the answer, loud and clear. I heard them say, "Release Barabbas." I don't understand. That should have been my cross. That should have been my body that was beaten. That should have been my blood that spilled onto the ground. I'll never forget when the chains came off and fell to the ground. I'll never forget. Because at that moment, I should have run. Yeah, I should have run as fast as I could. I should have got out of there before they changed their mind. I should have gone anywhere, but I couldn't. I couldn't move. I was frozen in one place because I had to see. I had to experience. I had to watch. I watched as they led him away. He was carrying it. He was carrying it. Dragging the cross. My cross. And every step he took should have been my step. Every bruise should have been my bruise. But then he stumbled. It was too much. It was too much, too heavy. He stumbled and they had someone else carry his cross for him. But I watched and he kept going. He kept walking. He kept moving. And I thought, why? Why? I don't know. Why? Why don't you say something? Why don't you stand up for yourself? Why don't you resist? Why don't you just say something? But he said nothing. He said nothing. It's almost like he knew what he was doing. It's almost like he knew that this is what he had to do. It's like it was already in his mind that nothing was going to stop him from doing what he did. And I watched him and I don't understand how he did it. And they nailed him. every nail. I knew that should have been mine. He hung there bleeding. He hung there struggling for breath. He hung there dying my death. And I stand here free. I stand here free. Did you hear me? I stand free while he dies. I'm free. I don't understand. And then I heard him say something that I will never forget from the cross. He said, Father, forgive them. Forgive them. Forgive them. Forgive me. Who does that? I'm the criminal. I'm the violent man. I'm the one. And he's hanging there, dying, saying, forgive me. No man ever dies in the place of another and then asks God to forgive that man. But he did. That's when it hit me. This is no accident. This is not politics. No, the crowd did not get it wrong. This was part of a bigger plan. This was part of a bigger purpose. This was far bigger than me. This was far bigger than Caesar, bigger than Pilate, bigger than Rome, bigger than heaven and earth. This is something us, we will never, ever wrap our head around this plan. Because it's my death. It's my punishment. And he stepped into it so I could step out of it. You see, he didn't just take my cross. He took my shame. He took my guilt. He took every memory of the evil that I had done, and that load was lifted, and suddenly it was like my heart was a completely different heart. I could not go back to being a criminal. I could not go back to being the violent man that I was. How could I? When you see that kind of love, when you see that kind of mercy, because even though the chains, they fall off your hand, yet something else grips your heart. An overwhelming sense that says, I do not deserve this mercy. An overwhelming sense of gratitude that he did what no one else could do, and he did it for me. I should have been on that cross. But he took my place. I should have bled, but he bled for me. I should have been condemned, but he took my condemnation for me. He did it for me. I am Barabbas. Jesus took my place. And if he did it for me, what makes you think he won't do it for you?
Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Forgive them, they know not what they do. Today, Father, forgive them. You will be with me in paradise. Forgive them. You will be with me today. Today, Father, forgive them. You will be with me in paradise. Forgive them. You will be with me today. Today.